All right, so we just made it back to our ranch and they have completed the spray foam. Everything looks awesome. Super excited. It's much cooler even just walking in the door. So again, we have 5.5 inches of the open cell on the ceiling and then 3.5 inches of open cell on the walls. And then a 2-inch closed cell on the underside. So we're getting ready to plug in the air conditioning unit and we'll see if we can't get it cooled down.
Hey, so it's been a week since we've been out here and we've set up this feeder, and there is a lot of wildlife sign around the feeder. Lots of tracks. Still a lot of corn on the ground, but excuse me, it's a little dusty.
Look at, I see wildlife. Oh, it's a ferocious Bella.
She doesn't like corn though. So yeah, lots of sign of wildlife, lots of tracks. We're gonna check the camera here and see if it caught anything good.
Well, we better get a cage back on because you can see a raccoon paw right there. So the raccoon has found the corn.
Yep. Hi everybody, welcome back to our ranch. I'm Sean, and this is Tony. That's Bella over there in the chair.
Wow.
We have, the insulation is finished, finally. We have insulation.
Yay.
We have 2 little window units blowing in here, and it is cooling off quite nicely. We had a fan running, we just turned it off so we could hear, you can hear the generator in the background. The insulation does a great job of muffling the outside. It used to be so much noisier in here. And even walking on the floor, it's still, I mean, you can hear it because it is pier and beam, it's plywood, but it is not near as noisy as it used to be.
And our Medea 12,000 unit BTU 12.
Medea 12,000 BTU U-shaped unit.
That one, it does a super great job, but the cabin is a little bit bigger than what the directions say or what it allows. So we have an old unit that we used from being prepared for hurricanes. So we just pulled that out of storage and threw that in as well, just to try to get that initial cool down going.
Because it is 100+ degrees with the heat index already, and it's just noon now, just a little past noon.
Yeah.
So it's going to be another scorcher here in East Texas. Oh, sorry.
Surprise! Bella went on camera.
Say hi, Bella. So.
Yeah, so it's back together. We still have a lot to do to move in. Our next project is going to be drywall. So we've had the tape measure out and we're measuring our walls, see what we need. It's going to be a big project.
Watching lots of YouTube videos on drywall installation. I've never actually done drywall other than patching holes in walls and just small jobs. So that's going to be a learning curve, but I think I can figure it out. The drywall part doesn't scare me as much as taping and floating it does.
Because someone's picky. Oh wait, that's me.
So I'm sure there's going to be lots of sanding and redoing, and it's going to be a long process once we get to the tape and float part.
But it'll be nice just to have something over the walls as a protective layer, just because the open cell spray foam is soft. So if you bump up against it, it's going to leave a divot.
Yeah, so we want to protect it. We try to keep everything away from the walls. But you know, it's nice, it's bearable, it's comfortable in here. We should be able to get a good night's rest in here. So
we're hoping.
Yeah, so we're excited.
Yeah, good. So now we have a lot of other things to do. So now that we have a place that we can come in and cool off, it's time to get some work done outside. It is. It's gonna happen. Right?
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
All right, sure. Hang out with us. We're cleaning and reorganizing. Bye, children. It helps when you marry someone tall. So the AC cooled off the cabin. It is quite comfortable for the middle of the day, being 103 degrees outside. Sean is quite the partier. And by party, I mean he likes to take naps. Cameron had some extra rocks left over from what he used on the fire pit and building up his driveway. So he's agreed to let us have some so I can work on a pathway for the outdoor shower. Oh, brother. Hey, so today's project, I want to make a little path coming to the shower. So I'm putting in gravel right here between the container and the shower. And then I bought some awesome little steps from IKEA. Let me show you those. So these are the little steps I got from IKEA. So just gonna create a little path, and that way when you get out of the shower, you will stay nice and clean on your feet. Here comes Sean with more dirt so I can finish the pathway, and then I'll put the little steps in. Now we'll just finish creating our path. Alright, so here's my little pathway. You can go in, and then you can do everything you need to back here. Ta-da!
So you see, what had happened was, a while back we had some sinkholes in the back of the cabin that appeared. We have since had those taken care of and addressed, and I don't think we need these extra supports anymore, so we're gonna go ahead and remove those and reclaim the extra space underneath our awning.
Well, we're taking those out, but really to reclaim the space, we kind of need to move your brush hog. That would be a good idea.
Yeah, I told you, I'll get to it. You don't need to remind me every 6 months.
Okay. This feels amazing. Super refreshing to be able to take a shower. So the sun has gone down and we're just sitting chilling in the cabin. But the cool thing is we have these DVDs that we brought from home. We have this screen that we put on the wall, and we have a projector. So we just plug it into the generator and we're gonna have movie night. So we put everything in the container and just shoved it in when we were waiting for insulation. So now it's time to go through all this hot mess and do some organization.
Absolutely. Move some stuff back into the cabin and see if we can get some organization going.
We are happy that insulation is done and
Yay!
we were able to get some cleaning done and some organization.
Yay! Hey, we hope you enjoyed coming along with us on this adventure. If you did, please like and subscribe. And as always, go have an adventure of your own. Bye.